Hey guys, welcome back to On the Red Podcast. I'm your host KG1. Today we're going to talk about the first two games, the first and the second game of the NBA Finals, Suns versus Milwaukee. I uh I actually I saw the games. I saw both of them. I saw the game one. You know, before I even say anything, this series is going. A lot of people, the way that the Suns are performing, a lot of people thinking it's going their way because, and then when Giannis from the Bucks is, he's recovering still from an injury. So the first game, Giannis didn't get to play he didn't get to play all the game. I mean, he did get to play all the game, but he only could play every four quarters, like less minutes than he usually plays, and they lost. He was the least scored, but they lost that game. They lost 118 to 105. The Suns won 118 to the Bucks 105, yeah. And it was a wild game. Chris Paul outperformed. You know, if I'm not right, this is the first finals he ever been to. And in the beginning, when he got traded to the Suns, I knew they were gonna do something. They have a lot of young talent. They have Booker. They have a lot of young talent. They have it all. They just needed a guy that can lead them and also like be a leader and be a guy that's more mature. He has more experience. I'm glad for them. Chris Paul was the leading scorer for the Suns, and Devin Booker was right behind him. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. That last shot that Chris Paul made, man. It was crazy. It was some floater. He had to move more. He had to like switch to the left a little bit and throw it up. Man, that was crazy. And it was from the free throw line. It was crazy. He won it like that. That game was amazing. If you're not watching the NBA Finals, you should start watching them. Like this one. It can go either way the, because this second game, right now, it looks like the Suns are winning so far in the series. They're winning. They're 2-0 right now. They're 2-0 right now, and you know a lot of people gonna say because I mean it doesn't count because Giannis is hurt, but to be honest, the other players can pick up the slack. From the Bucks. Um. So game two came around. Giannis felt a little bit better. He played a little bit more minutes. Still didn't play the full minutes, but they still lost. He was the leading scorer. Chris Middleton was right behind him, and I think Devin Booker was the leading scorer for this game, and Chris Paul right behind him. Devin Booker has been phenomenal. All of them have. But he's been putting that work in. We have to recognize that. The whole team too. I applaud the whole team. And it's crazy. I applaud both of these teams. They're doing phenomenal. And the Bucks trying to keep up with their best player recovering from injury. Uh, So yeah, that game, the second game was crazy. Okay, because anyone could have won that game. Because to be honest, it wasn't. It was closer in the last game. Okay, it was way closer in the last game. Like it was Devin Booker, Chris Paul, the whole core, the whole Suns core were throwing those buckets in. They were just and Milwaukee was at it was like they were keeping up and they weren't and type and the Suns won 118 to 108. I mean, hey, right now the Suns are winning the series 2-0 and we'll see. This is it until next episode. Peace out.